To know what we're doing today, if you haven't seen the thumbnail picture, we are going to be doing a sweater based on this character right here. He wears a fall sweater. So this is the main color palette. This is the I already know this is the palette I'm using. I just haven't decided whether this is going to be the accent color. Okay, so I'm getting ready to start with this color. I'm gonna do the ribbing after, just because I think doing the ribbing on the clothing is easier than I had this as a whip, right? And this was gonna be my, the start of the project, and I hate this. Okay, so I have a problem. I pulled back and frogged the whole project. Okay, so I have now finished the swatch. This is a huge swatch because I wanted to know the height, and this is as high as it's gonna be. So I hope you guys like it, because hopefully in the next one you see me, either this bottom half should be done and then we'll work on tapestry. What's up, crafters? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Manda from Manda Makes, and today we will be finishing up my Animal Crossing sweater. This is gonna be a plus size. I would love to make it in multiple sizes, but I would definitely need testers for that. You want to hit me up? You want to test the sweater, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to have this tested out so that I can do this pattern for multiple sizes. As it turns out, I think the one I made or making is a size 3X, so I would definitely like to make it in other sizes. This can be male or female. So today we're gonna finish it up. I'm gonna tell you everything I liked about it at the end, and everything I want to change about it at the end as well. So without further ado, let's get to the rest of the check-ins, and then I'll see you back in a moment with the sweater. So it's time to start again, and I have already done my chain. I am doing 112. I have to do one more to do the starting chain, but I decided to do one row of single crochets in this toffee first, because when I do the ribbing, I don't want to have to do a single row of crochet on the bottom. I can just start the ribbing, so I figured I'd do it now, get it out the way, do the single crochet, and then we'll get into the linked double crochets. So pulled apart my whole thing, everything's back, wound into balls. My whole project is back. I'm back. All that work that I did is all back in the thing. I feel like I'm starting over again, even though I did a swatch, I did the measurements, so I know what to do now. But today is November 15th. I just pulled the swatch apart today because I had it for a couple of days and I was like, no, I don't want to break it apart, but today's the day I need to start the sweater. So we're starting. I'm going to do a single row of crochets, and then we will be tackling the linked double crochets. I think I only need 6 inches. I might be needing 4. I have to measure how big I want the ribbing to be. I kind of want it long. I don't want it too long because I don't want to do the ribbing, but he has a big ribbing thing, so it's probably gonna have to be long. I'm thinking 7, even 10. So I might just need 4 inches of double crochet in the main color, and then I'll start on the pattern. We'll see. I'll let you know when I get there, but for now we're gonna do the single crochets in this toffee, and then we're gonna start with the linked double crochets in the cream. Oh, and just to share, I bought this cute little tin. When I start sewing, I'm gonna be putting all my yarn threads in here, so you might see this later on when I start sewing, but for right now, look at how cute. It's a limited time thing. I know this probably won't be out by the time this is still around, because I'm thinking this project won't be ready until January. We'll see, but I want to have it ready before January because they have the update for Animal Crossing, and it'd be so perfect. So today is November 18th, and this is where I have so far. Ah! So I finished the first set of Chevron, and I am now starting on the tapestry. Now, I was gonna just do the tapestry in the toffee color like I had said I was. What? I have 4 leaves. 2 of them could be in the wine color. So I think I'll do 1 brown, 1 wine, 1 brown, 1 wine. And even though wine is not a major color, I feel like it'll bring the fall color in, not just the dry, dyed up leaves, where like the wine feels like the leaves feels like fall, like the brown and the wine. I cannot not do it, right? So we are on here right now. Again, I think it came out great. I have started the tapestry portion on this part, so I have taken out, I have a little sack of goodies now. I've taken out 2 balls for the tapestry parts, and I just need to take out 2 for this one. And then again, we're doing I always do intarsia, so I think that'll be good. And it's looking pretty nice and flat and straight. I did a smaller crochet hook on the bottom, and I don't know if that was a mistake or not, because in the other one it looked like it got too small wide, and now this, I don't know, but it could be a thing where it's like bringing it down, which could be nice. We'll see how this panel finishes up. I still have the ball attached for the what is it called? Ribbing. Ribbing is the word I'm looking for. Ribbing. But yeah, so we are gonna start on the tapestry. This part didn't take me too long, but my hands did hurt while I was doing it, because I keep apparently when I'm doing this part of the pattern, I keep very tight tension. But I like how it's looking so far. I definitely like the crochet, the link double crochet. I think that might be my new favorite pattern right now. It looks amazing. I'm just hoping, my hope is that I did this enough. I'm not sure if I only did 5 rows of the link double. I don't know if I should have done 6 or 7. I'm hoping this is enough. I did add an extra row here because I didn't think it was thick enough when I did it the first time. So there's 1 set of link double crochets that I added here. So it could have been that I just needed 1. We'll see if I end up needing it. Remember, this has to go up to here because I am going to create a turtleneck feature. So I just need it to land here, and then I'm going to add to the top on the sides, like I did with my Pokemon sweater. But so far, this is what I'm liking. I've been watching, I finished watching some of my scary spooky movies. I know we are in the middle of October, but I didn't finish. I wanted to finish all the Ghostbusters, and now I am back on to Vampire Diaries. No, the originals. I'm still trying to catch up to what season I am in the Vampire Diaries. I think I'm close. So I think I'm on season 6 of the Vampire Diaries. I'm just hitting season 2 of the original. So again, I was just gonna do this in the browns, but I think I really wanted the red, and I think it'll be 1 brown, 1 red, 1 brown, 1 red. I could have just stuck with the original, but if I'm making it, I might as well like it, and it's gonna be for me any old way. All right, let's get crocheting. So today is November 19th, and I'm gonna show you how bad this is. This is pretty bad, guys. This is pretty bad. So you think you want to do intarsia crochet, or I think I want to do intarsia crochet, until I realize this is what it looks like while I'm working it. So many balls attached, so stinking many attached to the project. Oh, in like 3 more lines, half of them will be gone. But, and then they'll return in like 4 more after that. Thankfully, this tapestry is only 29 lines long. So we don't have many to go, and we're on line 7 already. But oh my, this is heavy, guys. I don't know if you can see how weighed down this is. This is heavy with how many balls on. And I did decide, like I told you earlier, to do the 1 and 1. So one red, one brown, one red, one brown. And I'm liking it so far. I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like after the tapestry part is done. But I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day just working the tapestry. And then once I get all these balls off, I'll be better. But oh, this is so heavy, and I think it's hurting my wrist a little. I have stuff to do today too, but I really just want to get this tapestry part done before I do that. So yeah, that's my day. That is my day. Okay, so it is November 20th, and I finished the tapestry part. It feels like my tapestry got a little looser. Like, I don't know if you can see how wonky it is in the middle. And it also feels like it got shorter, like, for some reason. Like, I know this will drop, so it'll probably end up being fine, but it doesn't feel the same as when I did it. Either that, or I was just holding it from the top. Yeah, see, when I hold it from the top, I guess when there's weight on it, it'll look bigger. But we are on the last of the, we finished the tapestry part. Now I have to go back to the chevron pattern. I think the next time I do the tapestry part, I'll probably go down a half size, because I think I'm gonna have to block this panel to make it all fit. But I like it so far. Look at how nice. And this is supposed to be down here, so I think the rest of it will catch up. But yeah, it's super nice. And we gotta finish. So back to chevrons for me. I guess I'll see you when I finish the chevron. When I finish the chevron pattern, I'll be done, maybe, with this one panel. I gotta do this 3 more times. Thankfully, the second time will be a half panel, and I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna have to leave a big gap, because I don't think, actually, yeah, I'll just have to leave a big gap, because I'm thinking 2 of them should do half of this tapestry on one arm and half of the tapestry on the other. And then I'll just do a bigger middle section here so that it lays on the sleeve part. I don't know, we'll figure this out, but I'm thinking that's how it'll go. And I want it to lay down like that, so when I put my arms down, it aligns with the tapestry. That is the goal. Hopefully in my design. All right, so we're getting there. Today is November 23rd, and I am here winding some more yarn onto the bobbin because I have to start the tapestry portion again on the second half of my sweater. And now when I wound it really big on this bobbin, it was almost exactly how much I needed, so we're gonna just wind a lot. I'm trying not to have too many ends to weave in, but I don't know if I showed you guys. I finished one half. I finished half, so this is what it's gonna look like. Now you see all those ends that I gotta weave in. I'm not a fan of weaving in ends, but I think I did good. So I did say that I was gonna do 1 and 1 color, and that's exactly what happened. And I accounted for the shoulders. It's a wide neck because it's gonna be a turtleneck, so I'm accounting for like it smushing in. And I think I did a good job. So I'm creating a second panel. Already on the second panel, I'm here at the tapestry portion, and it's coming out almost exactly the same size. Mine's slightly a little wider. It is, but so yeah, I've finished I finished this panel minus the weaving, and today is my sister's birthday, so I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get done. It is currently like 6 in the morning, 7. Actually just turned 7 in the morning, and so I wake up early. Usually, if I don't have to go to work, I'll go back to sleep like around 8. So I'm just gonna sit here winding some yarn into balls, and then onto the bobbin so that I can get started. I have a few already done for the middles, and I have the ones from last time that were big that they're small now. So I'm gonna use those for like the smaller pieces, detailed pieces where I just need the part of the leaf and the top part of the leaf. But this is like for the main bulk of the leaf. And I'm also gonna need to go grab the wine color and do this as well. I'm hoping to have this done today. If I can have this done today, I can start on the sleeves. But yarn check, guys, yarn check. Where's my yarn bag? Where is the bag? I've lost the bag. Oh, it's right in front of me. This is how much of the chocolate brown I have. I suspect, and I don't think I'm wrong, I'm gonna definitely need to buy another roll of this chocolate brown, because if it lasts on this neck, that'll be perfect, but I still have to get the sleeves, so I'm gonna need more of this. But the other yarn is holding. I think it'll hold for the rest of the sweater. This one definitely I'm not gonna have an issue with. This one's gonna hold. I think the one that I'm concerned about is the one that I had the smallest ball of yarn for, so I might have to buy another one. I'm hoping that by the end of this project the cream is mostly used up. This one is gonna get a little bit more used up when we go into the ribbing, because ribbing does eat a lot of yarn, so this one will get more used, and I think the cream as well is in the ribbing, if I'm not mistaken. I know the chocolate isn't, but the chocolate I need for the rest of the back panel or front panel, whichever, they're exactly the same size. And then for the shoulder, the tops of the shoulder panels as well. So we'll see. But I am done with this bobbin here. I like to have a big chunky amount for the bobbin, and it looks like for the sleeves it'll be half the size of the sweater with a little bit extra, so I'll probably add some of the cream on the bottom and some of the cream on the middle, so that the leaves themselves come out to here. We'll see how that works, but I am getting started on the second tapestry portion. I know when we started the last time, you guys didn't see the second tapestry portion, and I did. I don't know if you can tell on this one, it's a little jank over here. Thank goodness for blocking, I guess, because I had to decrease one here, and now I have to increase one here, so it's going back. I mean, if you pull it, you can make it straight. So I know blocking will definitely help with that. But yeah, so we are getting started on the tapestry portion, and if you know, guys, I do the intarsia method, which is why you see so many bobbins. I showed it to you the last time, so I'm just not gonna show it to you again. You know what I know I haven't been doing is I haven't actually been showing you guys me actually crocheting, and I'm like, this is a crochet project, and I haven't showed any amount of crochet. Also, so that I count my stitches when I start my tapestry, I always use stitch markers so that I have the exact right count, because you know you don't want to have the wrong count on your stitches when you're starting your project. So you will see stitch markers on my oops, I'm using the tail. I'm using the tail to crochet in, and I don't know if you guys use this method, but I crochet on the top of my and then I'll leave it and then crochet back on it. I don't know if that's strong enough. I haven't washed anything when I've done it like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, this is the problem with talking while you're doing tapestry. So let me get out of here. This is where I left you guys one of the times, and this is where I'm starting up again. And I will see you guys later. So today is November 30th, and I did not have the sweater ready in time. I do have pieces of a sweater, so I did finish the first panel like you saw, and I weaved in all my ends because I ran out of the brown, the chocolate brown. And so while I waited to get more yarn, I weaved in almost all my ends, at least all the ones in the middle. I still have some of the ones on the side. I think maybe like 3 more ends on this one to weave in. I was weaving the ends on this one, this panel as well. I'm not done with this one, but it's mostly has a lot of the ends woven in, and this was all I had left of the brown. I just went to Michael's and purchased. They didn't have the small one. I wanted to get a small one of this, and they did not have a small one, so I had to get another big skein, which sucks because I was trying to get rid of these big balls, but they didn't have the small one, and I'm gonna need another one of these to finish this. But since I was using this and I had the Animal Crossing hat to make still, I guess I'll be able to make another Animal Crossing hat with no problem now. So now I have more chocolate brown, and I can finish. I find myself having to use this when counting my rows for for double crochets link stitch, because I can't tell how many rows are done once they're done. Do you guys know how to tell how many rows this is? Because on this thing it's saying it's 6. To me it looks like 4. So I'm like, I am so happy I'm using that thing to mark it. But I have this whole sleeve to do on this side, to finish on this side. I think I have only 2 more lines on this side, and then this side I have to do the rest of the shoulders, and then I can attach the shoulders, and then I have to figure out the sleeve drop, and then we're gonna have to go upside down with the sleeves. So we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be a tedious process of figuring out how big I have to do for the sleeves, but I am very happy. At least the first panel is completely done. Second panel is mostly done, and then I gotta get 2 sleeves left. I have tons of the toffee still left. I have enough of this one. I think I'll have enough to make my Harry Potter hat and finish this, because I have only 2 more leaves to do with this. And then this is the only thing that's running kind of low, so maybe this will finish this project. Hopefully I have enough and I don't have to buy any more, because when I went to Michael's, they only sold this one. Well, this one they sold in the little one, so that'll probably be great that this is the one that they sold in the little ones. And I guess if I really wanted to, I could reverse the colors on this and make the chocolate one, exchange the chocolate one for the dark one, put this one in the light areas, and then do the toffee in this one, and maybe it'll get rid of all the yarn if I wanted, because my sister, I think she saw the sweater I was making myself and she wants it. So we'll see what we do. And then I have all these extra bobbin balls left as well from the other projects. We'll see how much of these bobbin balls go with the other 2, because I have 2 more leaves on each side, because I want to do one on the front and one on the back, and then leave the middle and the underarm a little empty. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna experiment with placing, I guess. But yeah, that's all I have left. So let me get going to finish the sleeve. I'm just so sad that I had to end up getting a whole nother big skein, the pound plus, because they didn't have a small version, which is what I was hoping to have. But it was either that or pay for shipping and spend 10 times more just for a smaller ball. And I was like, it just makes sense to go to Michael's, pick this one up. I went today to pick it up, and I got the normal 30% off that they offer online. They were having their Black Friday sales, buy two get one free, but I am like, no, stay away from buying two and getting one free. You don't want that much yarn in your house. You're trying to empty out. And to be fair, I'm like, I don't know if I want to start sewing first, learning how to sew first, or learning how to embroider. At least with the sewing, I have the machine already. Embroidery, I have nothing. So I think it'll be sewing next, and then we'll start learning how to embroider, and then we'll have all of that in this channel. But let's get going. So not good, not good. I didn't put it in close enough. I think this is too wide. It's like drifting off my shoulders. So I'm gonna have to pull apart all the shoulders and bring them in even more. I'm thinking 5 each, maybe 8 each. But yeah, it's too wide and it's slumping over my shoulders, which sucks. And now I'm very concerned over how much overhang I have. I feel like I made this too wide, but if I don't make it wide enough, it won't wrap around my body. But on the flip side, it does look very pretty. I always have to make sure both sides start with that. All right, so I guess time to pull it apart and bring it in. Okay guys, so I started working on the sleeve and it's a dud. I wanted it to come up to here, but it's not, because the rest of my sleeve goes all the way down there. And even I feel like even if I adjust it, because the other side is not tacked on, it's still just gonna lay so low. So what I think I'm gonna do is maybe just bring the dark brown, just add the light browns here, maybe add a little ribbing of this part on the bottom, and then add a cuff, because this is not even, what was it, this is 29 on its own, 32, wait, 29, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 lines, and I'm already ready for a cuff. So I think, even though this was a lot of work, I'm gonna have to take this off, do it a little wider because it's a little tight here. I pinned it down, and this is crocheted in so I can see how it fit, but just because the sleeve just drops so low, I'm gonna just do the rest, I think, in this lighter color, add a stripe of this brown somewhere, or just do the lighter color and then the brown that's gonna be on the cuff anyway. This is so sad, all this work. I really wanted the sleeve to kind of be up here, and you can't even see the brown that's dipped under there. So sad, so sad. But all this work for nothing. I gotta just tear this apart now. I envy people who know how to work projects up, and I don't. Look at all that work, all those ends, all those ends. Ugh. Guys, I think you have a clip earlier from today, December 9th, guys. I have just all this loose ends to go, but everything is done. I got the cuffs done on both sides. I gotta trim them off. I did get some, so that I'm gonna weave the ends in, and then I'm gonna give it a little felt. I'm gonna try felting a little bit just to felt it in so that the yarn meshes together, so I don't have to worry about loose strings, because I had been cutting them off and I kept getting like little flyaways. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like this little thing. This is on the inside, this is the inside, but I've been getting them on the other side too. So I made a really long turtleneck. It might be a little too long. I did this 30. I had originally done it 40, but 40 is way too big. Maybe next time I'll do it 20 or 25, but not bad. So next time you see it, it is gonna be all these yarn tails, so many to weave in, are gonna be gone. Sweater's gonna be on, and it's gonna be done. It is so cute on. It is so cute on. I've decided I'm probably giving this to my sister, but so cute. All right. I'm gonna stop. I'm so excited about this because I think for me, it's like, it's not just the tapestry. It was also like all this pattern work here that I had to figure out. And I'm so excited that I got it done. I'm so excited. All right. Let me cut all these ones in, and then I want to take some pictures in some good light. It is already like 5-6 o'clock at night, and it is super dark, which is why the ring light is on. I did some laundry, which is what you see over there. I folded it. I have to put it away, but I want to finish this. I want to finish this by tomorrow because I want to start on another sweater. I'm not making a new pattern for the sweater. I just want to learn how to do a raglan style construction, because I might try this again as a raglan. We might. I have enough yarn left, so I have this much left from the first cake. I think it'll give me enough for the raglan. I have a whole big skein of this dark. The only thing I ran out of, and I ran out of it right here at the end. This is the last of the cream. Literally it. This is the last of it. I didn't even cut it. This is just it. I mean, I could have snatched some from this, from like the little balls that I made, because I still have all these little balls that are in here. But I might use them when I make the other, if I make another one. And I still also have the sleeve that I was trying, so I could have snatched it from here, but I went with a solid color neck. I was gonna do a two-tone neck. I might experiment with that later, but for right now, I didn't want to experiment with the neck. I'm like, you know what, I'll just leave it like this. It's a single tone, it's fine. It still looks good. It still looks good. So my bangs, they don't know what they want to do today. They don't know if they want to stay here, they want to stay there, but all right, let me get to work. If I learn how to felt it, I'll show you the process. I'll try it on like an inside piece, obviously, felting it in, because I have so many yarn tails, so many, and I hate having yarn tails. I usually like to sew as I go in, but I was sewing some, but these are all like when I was I do if you notice, I do a single crochet tie-in just because I like it better. Also because if for some reason I need to go back, it's easier to rip out than a whip stitch. So if you ever see single crochet, like this is the inside, so nobody's gonna see this, right? And I like it, and then it also makes the outer side look really nice, I think. See, really can't tell too much, and this is how it looks on the other side. So anyway, let me get to finishing this sweater, and then I will try it on for you guys, and you will see it. I need to steam it because it is a little short, but I feel like with a little steaming on the chest, it'll relax the body, lay it down just ever so slightly. I don't need it to go too low. It's already kind of at my fingertip. You'll see. Maybe I'll do a try on before steaming and then after steaming. I have to borrow my sister's steamer anyway by tomorrow, so I'll probably go ask her if she could put it down for me, and I'll steam this, and then obviously try it on again and see if I do a side-by-side comparison before and after steaming. We'll see. All right, guys, so I guess the next time you'll see it on. Okay. So guys, it's review time. Here it is. Oh my god, it looks so fall to me. So fall. I love it so much. Now, it's not exactly what I intended to make in terms of the sleeves. The body is perfect. I love how it came out. I thought I made it too small, too short anyway, because I was undercompensating for the other sweater I made, but I think this is perfect. I will give you a test ride on it right now. Let me pop it on for you. And this is what it looks like, guys. Let me bring the table down a little bit so you can see the whole amount of it. So I love the turtleneck. This is the first time I've made a turtleneck. It is perfectly fine, not big enough. I haven't blocked this yet. I might be blocking it soon to give it just a little bit of length, though I think it's fine. I know you guys can't see the bottom, but this is the bottom right here, and I feel like it's perfect. The turtleneck is perfect. I think it might be ever so slightly big, but you're wearing it outside. You could wear it like this and stay warm. No need for a scarf, I guess. But yeah, so obviously I kind of, if you saw the videos, the clips, I wanted to have this on the sleeve, and it didn't turn out that way. I do have the pattern on both sides for you guys. So it's on both sides. It's super warm and super cozy. I will say, when doing the ribbing, I almost did it wrong for the neck and the ribbing part, because I noticed my ribbing is always like a little tight, like it's not as elastic as it should be, and that's because in the final row I was going I was doing a straight up single crochet instead of doing a single crochet in the back loop only, then turning and doing a full single crochet. And I think that's where I went wrong with the cuffs. Though I do appreciate that the cuffs won't overstretch out, but they're not as stretchy as the neck. See that nice stretch? Like I said, I might have wanted to do it a little shorter. If I do this again, I might not go as high, though it is so warm and comfy. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. And it is exactly, the leaves exactly where I wanted them to land. It looks perfect. I'm gonna give you a side-by-side comparison right here of what it should have looked like on Tom Nook and what it looks like on me. I think we did it, guys. Not in the Tom Nook colors, of course, but I think this is a very fall sweater. Now, I believe fall has already ended, but shh, we're not gonna say nothing about that. It's done, it's done. A little later than I wanted to, but oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I might want to try and maybe do some things different next time, but for the most part, I love how the panel lays. I love how, if like I have space, I'm trying not to make room for growth, right? So super nice. Obviously it's not blocked, so maybe that's why it's a little stiff, but so nice, so comfortable. Let me know in the comments below, do you think it looks like the Tom Nook sweater? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm excited about this sweater. I am already ready to make another one. The only thing is I ran out of this cream, and all I have left is this yarn, a little bit. I think about half the ball. So maybe I can make another one, and definitely a full ball of the dark version. So I'll be all set when it comes to that. But yeah, perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love how warm and cozy this makes me feel. Very warm and cozy vibes. But thanks for watching. Happy crafting. Bye.